Good afternoon.
Buenas tardes.
My name is Larry Hamm. I'm chairman of the People's Organization for Progress.
Soy el dirigente de la Organización de la Gente para el Progreso.
And we are here today to give our wholehearted support to the National Poor People's Campaign.
Estamos aquí para apoyar a la campaña nacional para la gente pobre.
We support all the goals of the Poor People's Campaign. We support all the initiatives of the Poor People's Campaign.
Apoyamos todas sus metas y todas sus iniciativas.
Poverty is a sin.
La pobreza es un pecado.
Poverty is a curse.
La pobreza es una
And we
maldición.
have enough wealth in this country to eliminate poverty. So no one has to live in poverty.
Tenemos bastante riqueza en este país para eliminar toda la pobreza. Nadie tiene que vivir en la pobreza.
We have enough wealth in this world to eliminate poverty.
Tenemos bastante riqueza en este mundo para eliminar la pobreza.
We've heard today from all the speakers
Hemos escuchado hoy a todos los que han hablado,
who have given us the agenda.
que nos han dado su agenda.
They have given us the initiatives we should fight for.
Nos han dado las iniciativas por las que tenemos que luchar.
I feel that the task before us is how do we build the compelling power that we need to bring these initiatives and this agenda into being.
Entonces la tarea que tenemos ahora es identificar cómo podemos juntarnos para crear para estas iniciativas, para llevarlas adelante y para que se cumplan.
Despite what you see in the newspapers and what you see on television and in the movies,
A pesar de lo que se ve en los periódicos, en la televisión, en las películas,
the majority of Americans are not rich.
la mayoría de la gente americana no es rica.
The majority of Americans are poor.
La mayoría de los americanos son pobres.
In fact, I think it's more than 50%.
De
I
hecho,
think
yo
it's
creo que
more
son
like
más del
70%
50%, creo que son 70%.
of Americans are poor.
70% de los americanos que son pobres.
If all the poor people would just get together, no power could stop us.
Si todos los pobres se juntaran, nadie nos podría parar.
If all the poor people would vote together, no power could stop
Si
us.
todos los pobres votaran juntos, nadie nos
If
podría parar.
all the poor people would march together, no power could stop us.
Si todos los pobres marcharan juntos, nadie los podría parar.
The task before us is not just getting us together. The task is staying together,
La tarea que
to
tenemos
stay
nosotros
together and become bigger and bigger and stronger and stronger.
La tarea que tenemos no es solamente juntarnos, sino mantenernos juntos para hacernos más y más grandes y más fuertes.
Because ultimately, what do we have to do, brothers and sisters?
Porque lo que tenemos que hacer, hermanos y hermanas,
We're building a movement not just to help the poor,
es construir un movimiento no solamente para ayudar a los pobres,
and we're building a movement not just to eliminate poverty,
y estamos construyendo un movimiento no solamente para eliminar la pobreza,
we must build a movement to change an economic system that produces poverty.
tenemos que construir un movimiento que cambia el sistema económico que crea la pobreza.
This is what Dr. King was trying to tell us at the end of his life.
Eso es lo que el reverendo Martin Luther King intentaba decirnos al final de su vida.
In his book, Where Do We Go From Here?
En su libro, ¿A dónde vamos desde ahora?
Chaos or Community? Dr. King said, we need a radical redistribution of power and wealth in America.
Él dijo que necesitamos una redistribución radical en este país de de la riqueza y del poder en este país.
Dr. King said we need, this is a quote. This is not Larry speaking. This is Dr. King speaking. Don't get mad at Larry.
Esto es lo que ha dicho el Dr. King, no soy yo, el que habla es el Dr. King.
Dr. King said, quote, we need a radical transformation of our socioeconomic system.
Que necesitamos una transformación radical del sistema socioeconómico en este país.
Shall I say the word? We must transform the capitalist system.
Tenemos que transformar el sistema capitalista.
I came into this world 70 years ago.
Entré en este mundo hace 70 años.
There are more people living in poverty today than there were 70 years ago.
Hay más gente ahora viviendo en la pobreza que hace 70 años.
We must build a system
Tenemos que construir un sistema
that shares the wealth which is produced collectively. It shares the wealth collectively.
que comparte la riqueza que se produce colectivamente, que se comparta colectivamente.
Not only at home, but also abroad.
No solamente aquí en casa, sino
Because
también en el
imperialism is impoverishing our brothers and sisters in the rest of the world.
Porque el imperialismo está dejando a todos nuestros hermanos en la pobreza en todo el mundo.
We must transform capitalism and imperialism.
Tenemos que transformar el capitalismo y el
If we
imperialismo.
have billions for war
Tenemos billones para librar guerras.
in Gaza, we should take that money and use it to eliminate poverty at home.
Deberíamos usar ese dinero para eliminar la pobreza aquí en casa.
We have a military budget
Tenemos un
that is
presupuesto
now
militar
almost $1 trillion.
que es casi $1 trillón de
Every
dólares
year,
todos los
$1
años.
trillion for, not one time trillion, $1 trillion every year. If we have $1 trillion for military and war every year, we have $1 trillion to eliminate poverty at home and abroad.
Todos los años para las guerras. Si tenemos $1 trillón para las guerras, tenemos $1 trillón para eliminar la pobreza aquí en casa.
The challenge is to build a movement.
El reto es construir el movimiento.
The movement already exists.
El movimiento ya existe,
We just must make the movement stronger.
pero tenemos que hacer el movimiento más fuerte.
Because this is what Dr. King would want us to do.
Porque esto es lo que querría el
We
doctor King.
remember the Poor People's Movement of 1968.
Nos acordamos del movimiento de
Dr.
la
King
gente
was
pobre
on
del
his way to
68.
Washington, to Tent City, to support the Poor People's Campaign.
El doctor King iba a Washington para apoyar la campaña para la gente pobre.
And why did they assassinate Dr. King?
¿Por qué lo asesinaron?
They assassinated Dr. King because he opposed the war in Vietnam.
Lo asesinaron porque estaba en contra de la guerra
He
en
said that
Vietnam.
the money being spent on Vietnam
Dijo que el dinero
was
que se
taken
ganaba,
away from the war on poverty at home. That's what Martin Luther King said.
dijo que el dinero que se gastaba en la guerra contra Vietnam, que era el dinero que se tenía que usar para la guerra contra la pobreza en este país.
And they assassinated him
Y lo asesinaron.
because he dared to speak out against the war in Vietnam.
Porque se atrevió a hablar contra la guerra en Vietnam.
And because of his fight against poverty
Y a causa de esta
and his
lucha
fight
contra la
against
pobreza
war,
y su lucha contra la
he
guerra,
went from being the most loved person in America to the most despised person in America.
fue de ser la persona más amada en Estados Unidos a ser la persona más odiada.
But is this not the cross that we must bear?
Pero esto no es el precio
Do
que
we
tenemos
fight
que pagar.
poverty because we want people to love us?
Luchamos
We
contra la
fight
pobreza.
poverty because poverty is wrong and poverty is a sin, and that is why we fight poverty.
No luchamos contra la pobreza porque queremos que nos amen. Luchamos contra la pobreza porque es una cosa mala porque es algo que se tiene que derrotar.
And the powers that be want to keep us divided.
Y la gente que está en el poder quiere mantenernos divididos.
They want us to see each other as the enemy.
Quieren que nos veamos uno a otro como el enemigo.
They want us to see immigrants as the enemy.
Quieren que veamos a los inmigrantes como el enemigo.
They want us to see black people as the enemy.
Quieren que veamos a los negros como
They want
enemigos.
us to see poor white people as the enemy.
Quieren que veamos
They
a la
want
gente
us
blanca
to see
pobre como enemigo.
everybody as the enemy except the 1% that is running this system.
Quieren que veamos al enemigo a todos menos al 1% que son los que llevan este sistema.
We must unite
Tenemos que unirnos
and build this movement.
y construir este movimiento.
We're here in Trenton,
Aquí en Trenton,
literally 4 blocks away, 2 blocks from the State House, is one of the poorest communities in New Jersey. I mean, just drive up the street, you'll see poverty unlike anywhere else in the United States. It is a disgrace that the state capital has this kind of poverty feet away from its doorstep.
literalmente a 4 manzanas de aquí está el Capitolio, está al lado de una de las zonas más pobres de Estados Unidos y es una vergüenza que la capital de New Jersey tenga esta pobreza.
When Dr. King, and I'll sit down after this,
Ahora,
when Dr. King was assassinated, what did he say?
cuando asesinaron
He
a
said,
Dr.
I
King,
want to take the Negroes from the ghettos,
quiero sacar a los negros de los guetos,
the Latinos from the barrios,
sacar a los latinos de los barrios,
the Native Americans from the reservations,
sacar a los indígenas de las reservas,
the poor people from Appalachia.
sacar a los pobres de Apalachia.
And what did he say he was going to do with these
¿Y
people?
qué dijo que iba a hacer con esta gente?
Sing We Shall Overcome?
Cantar We Shall Overcome.
No.
No.
He said, I'm going to take 1 million people to Washington and we will shut it down until Washington passes an economic Bill of Rights.
Dijo que iba a llevar a 1 millón de personas a Washington y que íbamos a cerrar la ciudad hasta que el gobierno aprobara los derechos económicos para la gente.
Ultimately, we have to pick up where Dr. King left off.
Nosotros tenemos que...
These people are not going to eliminate poverty out of the goodness of their hearts. They will eliminate it when they have no choice because the masses of people have risen up and said enough is enough. That's when they will eliminate poverty.
Tenemos que retomar la lucha del Dr. King. Esta gente no va a eliminar la pobreza porque quieren. Van a eliminar la pobreza cuando el pueblo ha hablado, cuando el pueblo ha dicho que basta ya.
I don't know. Maybe I'm saying the wrong thing up here.
No sé si lo que estoy diciendo es equivocado.
But when I think of resurrection power, I think of Jesus. I heard Pastor Kaepernick talking. I like that Jesus. I like that Jesus that went in the table and went in the temple and kicked over the table of the money changers. Jesus didn't say, blessed are the rich. Jesus didn't say, blessed are the powerful. Jesus didn't say, blessed are the famous. Jesus said, blessed are the poor. Jesus said, blessed are the meek. Jesus said, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the sons of God. That's the Jesus I know. That's the movement we have to build so that everybody can live and realize their full human potential. I can't look at these pictures from Gaza anymore. I can't look at the children blown apart in Gaza, in Ukraine, in all over the world, not just in those places. The world is aflame with war. Don't you see it? And now is the time that we have to come forward and fulfill our historical responsibility. It's a matter of life and death. So I love the Poor People's Movement. I love Reverend Barber. I love all of you. But my love is not enough. It's not enough. We have to break through these barriers that have been holding us back. They've been holding us back since 1968. Right. We have to build a movement to break through the dam of oppression. Break through the dam of repression. Break through the dam of poverty. Break through the dam. We need strength. We need the strength to love. That was the name of one of Dr. King's books. We need the strength. We have to fill up these pews. We have to fill up these streets. We have to make our love and our power manifest. And then that's not enough. We have to become